Pasyonti, совсем как в сне, совсем как в альбомах, где я рисовала тебя. Хочу я, искала тебя годами долгими, искала тебя дворами темными, в журналах кино, годами долгими, искала тебя ночами, чами, чами. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sciehash and this is the first episode of Sunday Night Music with Sciehash, and today I'm going to cover a song by Zemfira called Iskala. Maybe you already hear it before I start to talk like this, or you'll hear it after. I don't know. At the moment I'm recording this, I still have no idea how I will structure it. But let's go and talk more about this music. First of all, I want to mention that this song was nominated as the best song on 2001 Fuzz Award. That is really incredible. If I wasn't mistaken, it's near to the release year of the movie Wa, like Brother 2, where this song was featured when the time Daniel arrived in America and he's looking at the part called the Russian town. That's interesting. So, talking about this song isn't a particularly easy task for me. The sources where I'm supposed to find an explanation or a little bit of explanations about it, they don't talk about the song much. But let's start with the artist and the track title. The title of this track is Iskala, which literally means searched. This song was written by Zemfira a Russian pop rock singer / songwriter. The song was recorded at Mosfilm Tone Studio, or in Russian Tone Studia Mosfilm, mixed and mastered by Whitfield Street Studio. This song is part of her second studio album, Forgive Me My Love, or as she called it in Russian, Прости меня моя любовь, abbreviated as PMML or PMML. P Prasti, M Nya, another M is Maya, L Lubov. Now, if you take a look at the album's wiki, I mean the Russian one, and auto-translate it, you'll find this. О процессе написания песни Земфира не рассказывала. На радиопередаче она говорила о процессе съемки клипа на эту песню. Из самых успешных в ее типографии. Наверное, я довольна процессом съемки. Был один отличный кадр. Я упала нечаянно. Надеюсь, что у режиссера хватит ума вставить этот кадр. Я нечаянно. Там надо было сойти с девятки на Opel. Я поскользнулась и упала. Я думаю, что это, обязательно нужно вставить. Говорят, хорошо упала, красиво, зато естественно. Мы боремся за естественность. Zemfira did not talk about the process of writing the song. On the radio show, she talked about the process of shooting a video for this song, which is one of the most successful in her discography. I guess I'm happy with the shooting process. There was one great shot. I fell by accident. I hope that the director is smart enough to insert this frame. I inadvertently, There it was necessary to get off the 9 on the octave. I slipped and fell. I think this, well, definitely needs to be inserted. They say it fell well, it's beautiful, but of course we are fighting for naturalness. I personally think that's an interesting story, but oh well. Did that help with finding out what the song is actually about? Not really. I've seen the music video for this track, and I think it helped illustrating the process of searching. Then see Zemfira going through a bunch of taxis, queuing up behind one another, and then there is a guy, a man, a driver or something standing, and she's trying to find that one person among them. That's uh, the kind of story I could catch. Nonetheless, I would like to share with you my interpretation of this song, which is a cover you just listened to. That means I would put the cover before this, okay? And what I think this is all about. Let's take a look at the lyrics and the English translation. You can check my sources in the description. Yes, I list them out for clarity. And if you want to clarify which one I actually use. Now, let's begin with the first verse. Я искала тебя годами долгими. Искала тебя дворами темными. Журналах, кино, среди друзей. И в день, когда нашла, сошла. I searched for you for many years. Searched for you in dark square, in magazines, in movies, amongst friends. And that day, when I found you, I lost my mind. I think this part explained how the singer had been looking for that person, the love she's been looking for everywhere. Then, the day she met him, she instantly fell in love with this man. This made a lot of sense to me because if you've been looking for someone of a certain type for so long, you won't just let them go like that and let the chance slip away without trying, right? Like it's a freaking prize, come on. We'll resume to the chorus part. Ты совсем как во сне, совсем как в альбомах, где я рисовала тебя гуашью. You are just like in a dream, just like in my drawings, where I painted you in gouache. At this moment, I bet you can already see what I said earlier when we talked about the verse first. Here, she met a guy she's been dreaming about, and he's exactly like she wanted. By the way she sang the song, and the use of past tense for the lyrics, I tend to speculate that by the time she wrote this, they broke up. The emotions you'll feel when you listen to the records is very strong, yet raw and faithful. Also, one of the things I noticed about this is you don't really get a clue on whether the person she's talking about is a man or is a woman. But I naturally just assume it is a man. But that's an interesting thing to talk about because when I do the research for this episode, I found article about rumors of her being a lesbian with a certain Russian artist, but they're both happily married to their own husbands, so that's not true, by the way. FYI. Then there is that interview of hers where Maria Shaparova asked the question, Zemfira, how do you let off steam and get rid of any pent-up negative emotions? She answered with, I shout. Well, henceforth. Based on that, I think this is one of the songs she wrote to let all those negative emotions related to this particular man that I have zero idea of. Oh, don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that all she did was shouting in this song, but that's the sort of vibe the song gives off to me. The effect that I felt was also similar. I remember thinking to myself that by singing this song, I just found a way to shout beautifully. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, that last part wasn't smooth, but okay. Let's continue. This is the second verse. Дальше были звонки, ночные больше, слезы, нервы, любовь, стрелки в Польше, дети, но не мои, и старые заснобы, куришка жди 5, мы устали up. Then there were phone calls in the night and more, tears, stress, love, and meetings in Poland, kids, but not mine, and old lovers. You smoke every 5 minutes, we both. For this part, I would like to quote Tristan O from Sonic Kids, who wrote, in the subsequent verses, the singer reflects on her journey, which has led her through endless phone calls, dark nights, tears, and heartache. She speaks of the love she has experienced, the toll it has taken on her, and the children she has seen but never had. She is tired of searching and ready for a change. That last part, that last phrase, ready for a change, you think to yourself, what kind of change? It's interesting thought. I choose to quote this because I didn't quite catch the quote unquote the toll it has taken on her. To me, it sounded more like trauma, or at least what I imagined in my mind. When I came across this article, I thought he gave a better explanation than I did. So, there you were. It's time to jump to the bridge part. Годами, долгими, темными, годами, долгими. For many years, through the dark nights, for many years. You know what I think? I think this illustrates how the singer have been looking for the man for a long time and have went through a lot of pain along the pathway of search before she meet him. When I arrived at the phrase, through the dark nights, I pictured the nights she might have spent alone, drowning in thoughts, reflecting on her life, writing it all down, and get inspired by all of those to write songs because, well, she's a songwriter. Had cigarettes and vodka on the table. Then the scene would be perfect. I know this is really stereotypical, but if you ever wonder how a typical Russian artist slash poet slash writer looks like at first, listen to what I just said one more time. Or maybe I'm just way too deep into that stuff up rabbit hole or believe those Russian movies way too much. Well, alright everyone, that's all for today's episode. The first episode of Sunday Night Music with Sciehash. I hope you enjoyed my cover and the explanation. Have you got any thoughts, critics, or advice? Please write them down in the comments. I wish all of you a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!